Hello, everybody, and welcome to our webinar. My name is Joe Apfelbaum. Today, we're going to be talking about everything LinkedIn. LinkedIn's the world's largest professional social network, and LinkedIn has been growing rapidly at a rate of 3 new members every second. Now, for those of you that are not really familiar with LinkedIn, going to LinkedIn is like going to a networking event that is open 24/7 and that is global, and all your prospects, clients, and potential new friends are on LinkedIn. You can have up to 30,000 connections on LinkedIn. Now, Virginia is one of my amazing connections. And so what I do is I save her into a particular list. So one of the key things with LinkedIn is working off lists. And I have something called the referral incubator list here, as you can see, which is Virginia's referral incubator. And as you can see, I have all the people that were in the referral incubator right here. And so if I want to network and build relationships, I have these people with the click of a button. I can just load them up just like this, pull this up, and I can see all of their recent posts. The reason why people are not successful with LinkedIn is because often they're just not taking a strategic approach. What you need is you need to have templates so that you have everything at your fingertips. So if you need to promote something, you have your template ready. You need to have lists so that you're able to quickly be able to find the people that you need to find and you're not just fishing for those things. And you need to make sure that you have an actual strategy. A strategy consists of 3 things. Number 1 is what is your plan? Number 2 is who are your people? And number 3 is what is your promise? What are you going to say to those people to get them to have a conversation with you? The goal for LinkedIn is not for you just to go viral. The goal for you is to stay top of mind with your network and to have conversations with your ideal clients. One of the things that you can use to help you out are systems and processes, support and community, and of course, technology like artificial intelligence and other technologies that will help you as well. So I want you to really just think about for yourself, what is your goal when it comes to using LinkedIn? And just take a moment in the chat and just write your goal down for using LinkedIn. Is it to generate leads? Is it to get referrals? Is it to gain exposure? What is the reason why you're on LinkedIn to begin with? Why did you even get on there? And if you want to generate leads, generating leads often comes from having conversations with people and staying top of mind with them. Now, there are 3 results that you want from LinkedIn. You want exposure, credibility, and you want meetings. All that is measurable. Exposure is measurable. You can tell how many people looked at your profile. I'm going to go to my profile in just a minute and show it to you. But I'm curious to know how many people are you actually connected with on LinkedIn? Let me know in the chat. How many people are you connected with on LinkedIn? How many connections do you currently have? I'm going to go ahead and pull up my profile now. This is what my profile looks like right here. I have 51,000 followers on LinkedIn. Can you see that? On the left under my name, it says 51,000. But I don't have 51,000 connections because the max amount of connections that you can have on LinkedIn is only 30,000. I have 29,996 connections and I have 1,700 invitations. So I have a long waiting list of people that want to connect with me and want to build a relationship with me. However, I can only add 4 more. That means I have to remove some people that are dead weight that I no longer have a relationship with or that are not answering my messages or whatever that is. So how many connections do you have right now? And what is your goal? If you don't have a goal for how many connections you want to have, you're not going to be able to achieve it because you don't know what your goal is. So check this out. I have something called a LinkedIn Connections dashboard. The dashboard tells me who I am connected to, and it's like this. You see this? This dashboard here, I have everybody's first name, last name, LinkedIn URL, position, company name, when I connected with them on. And I also added a little AI agent that will help me do research on all of my connections. So every one of our clients that are evyAI Pro users, they can get a dashboard done. So I'm curious to know, do you have a dashboard or do you need a dashboard? In the chat, let me know. Do you have one or do you need one? Every single one of your connections, you have to identify, do you recognize them? So back in 2018, I looked and I saw Microsoft was making a major change. They were making a major change to the way that you can export contacts from LinkedIn. And they totally stopped allowing people to download people's email addresses from LinkedIn. But they gave you something more powerful than an email address. Do you know what's more powerful than an email address? Can anyone guess what's more powerful on this sheet than an email address? And by the way, I segment my connections by who I recognize, who is strategic for my business, and who I will prioritize getting in touch with. So, question for you. What is more important than an email address on this sheet? What doesn't change? People change their names. People change their emails. People change their genders. You know what they don't change? Their LinkedIn profile. They have it for life. One job, another job, another job. They always have the same LinkedIn profile. So if you have a LinkedIn URL, there's a lot that you can do with that LinkedIn URL. You can give the URL to AI and tell AI to scour the web and look for information about that person. Did you know that you can do that? And if you have all of your connections in a dashboard, you can filter your connections by different factors. I'll give you an example. Let's say I want to see all the people that I'm connected to in a particular year. Say I want to see all the people that I connected to in 2022. I press OK. And then it shows me all the people I connected to in 2022. You see that? You see all these people here? Now I can pick any of these people and I can do research. But if I want to filter, say, for a specific first name, you see, I can look at Virginia, and I see that I connected with Virginia January 20th, 2022. You see that? Now I'm going to have AI do a little bit of research on Virginia, and let's see what my agent can start pulling up about her. Look at her professional summary, her target audience, her key services, how she helps customers, her LinkedIn, her master connectors link to be able to get coffee with her, notable achievements and interesting facts, conversation starters, potential business opportunities. There's so much that I can just pull up just like that with a click of a button. So I nail the year I met somebody. I put in their name. Boom. I see the Virginia that I got. And now I can do research on her. And when I want to have a conversation with her, an actual conversation, or reach out to her during the DM, or even leave a comment, I can reference all the things that AI is giving me. If this is powerful, write powerful in the chat. If this is powerful for you, write powerful in the chat. Because I want to have research done on my behalf without me actually doing the research. I get annoyed if I have to do the research myself because I don't have the time to sit down and start looking for people and researching people. It just gets really annoying. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I want to do is I want to build relationships with people, connect with them, get to know them, but not have to deal with all these different things. So check this out. I'm gonna do share my screen. Now I'm gonna pull up your LinkedIn profile right over here because you went to the referral incubator, right, Chuhong? And when you went to referral incubator, I saved you into the referral incubator list of people that went so that I can stay in touch with you. And now I see that you commented, you left your first post your whole life about 2 weeks ago. And now I can leave a comment quickly on your post to stay top of mind with you by selecting the right filters. So over here, this could be a DM, a comment that I could leave. I can click in here and I can hit generate. And now I can read your post, generate a thoughtful comment. And if I like the comment, I can easily just press the insert button over here and I can insert this comment into here. So I don't have to sit down and actually type the whole comment up. Can you guys see that? How now I'm top of mind with her, with Chu Hong? You see that? That's fast. That's fast. That's working fast. And we have a new side panel for evyAI Pro members. Virginia's an evyAI Pro member. Whoop, 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 Virginia. And so we have this new side panel that sits on the side, and it gives you the ability to have templates so you can quickly do things. You see? I have a viral posting template. So I have all these prompts. So if I have promo links, let's say I want to promote something. Let's say I want to promote my bundle. So I will type in promo links over here, and I also have all my promo links. So I can give you guys my evyAI promo. You see that? I can give you my networking book if I want to promote my networking book. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. I'm going to drop it in the chat. Look how quickly I was able to produce the promotion for my networking book in the comments. You guys see that? Now, do you have templates or do you need templates? Put that in the chat because right now what I want to do is I want to quickly make some templates for somebody. Maybe I'll make some templates quickly for Virginia because Virginia definitely needs templates. So let me show you how quickly with evyAI Pro, because she's already a pro member, so we can do this quickly. Let me show you something. Check this out. Check this out. I'm going to go share my screen again. I'm going to go back to Virginia's profile. I'll go back to Virginia's profile. Virginia, she's right here. I'm going to pull up her profile right here. This is Virginia's profile. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to download her PDF. I'm going to click more, and I'm going to click save as PDF. I just saved her entire PDF. You see that? That means I saved her whole profile as a PDF. Now I can go to strategy.evyai.com/PDF to summary. I can take the PDF that I just downloaded. I can drag it into evyAI. It'll read the entire PDF in seconds, and then when I press process PDF, it'll start preparing templates. Now it's going to answer 7 critical questions about her, which is her first name, her full name, professional title, and company, the one sentence that describes what she does, who she helps and how she helps them, her calendar link, her LinkedIn profile, website, email, cell, free resource or lead magnet, one impressive result, and then a primary goal for networking. Then her messaging tone. And then it will produce some powerful templates, a networking introduction, an optimized bio for a Zoom call, a networking intro blurb for referrals, a value proposition message, and a simple promotion template. Then she can take all of this and get dozens of more templates created for her with evyAI's other template generator that we have. So we have another template generator that, by the way, I can give you guys as a gift for coming today, the template generator. So if you want the gift, just write gift in the chat, and I'll give you guys the gift right now. Just write gift in the chat if you want the gift, and I will pull up a template of my template generator. I know how meta that is. But I can pull up my template generator right here. You see it says template generator, so I copy this, and I pop it in the chat for those of you that wrote gift. Now you have that gift. But look at Virginia's answers. Virginia, all your answers are already here, so you don't actually have to fill out that template generator because you can take the answers from here, which I'll attempt to put in the chat. Do you see? I just put up all of Virginia's answers in the chat for her. So I can have evyAI type up the answers, and all of her stuff is here. So now I'm going to hit save as HTML, and I'm going to drag the whole HTML here. So she has it. And now I saved her HTML. So that's her, that's Virginia. You see that? That's Virginia's information there. So if you open up that HTML file, Virginia, if you download it, all your templates are in there that I already created for you. Now, if you like these answers, you can put these answers into the template generator for yourself, Virginia, and then, or customize them and then create a dozen more templates. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. It would save you so much time. It would save you so much time if you had the right templates, the right personas, the right technologies. You have to train AI to sound like you. Am I right? Otherwise, it's going to sound like a robot. I hate when AI sounds like a robot. I don't know about you, but I hate that. So we have an entire persona library because now evyAI doesn't just work on LinkedIn. It works on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. It works everywhere. And when I have a sales call, I just talk about the sales call that I had, and evyAI writes up the notes for my CRM in seconds with my CRM note taker prompt. It's crazy what you can do now. It's insane. And with the AI research, you do all that stuff together, boom. So we have this crazy community here called the AI for LinkedIn community. And in there we have a classroom, and then we have a library. And in the library, we have all the persona examples. We have the LinkedIn Connect Pro example, the connection note persona. We have the engage, the comment reply persona, the influencer persona, the LinkedIn post creator persona, the LinkedIn profile optimizer persona, the messaging helper, the messaging reply persona. So each one of these personas can do something else. And they all get programmed right into your evyAI to save you a ton of time. You see that I have them all here? You guys can see that, right? And so you can go to evyAI and come up with a topic for your post. So for example, if you use the idea generator, you go to evyAI, you log in, and you click on the idea generator, and you type in something like networking for women in St. Louis. Okay, and then I press generate ideas. and it gives me a bunch of ideas. What are the struggles have you found the most effective in building roles and fostering connections for women? Okay, so I'm going to do what ways can you create a more inclusive thing, diversity of women in our community? I press generate post, and now it's going to write a post with a hook, main points, a call to action, and it'll also include hashtags in less time than it takes me to say hook, main points, call to action, and hashtags. And the post is all done. Do you see that? You see how powerful it is? So you can create posts very quickly in your voice, either in the side panel or in the back end of evyAI. And then you could also see all the profiles that you saved into lists. So think about the different types of lists that you need. Think about the different types of lists that you need. You see all these people that came to the referral incubator. If I want to be in touch with them, I just click on a button. I can be in touch with them. So I have lists for each thing that I do, and these lists help me stay top of mind with these people. And that helps me be able to grow my business because now I'm top of mind with people because I'm commenting on the right people's posts. That's the idea. Okay. By the way, is this valuable so far, what I'm showing you guys? Write value in the chat if it's valuable. If it's a total waste of time, write total waste of time. All right, I can't believe I even came here today. I didn't learn a thing yet. Value. Okay, we got a couple of values. So how do you find your voice? How do you find your voice? Denise asked, how do you find your voice? Let me show you how to do that. I'm going to show you one example persona that I put up, but I have many, many personas. So let's take a look at this persona that does posting template persona. Okay, act as Joe Apfelbaum, CEO of evyAI. Make the content lighthearted, but always keep it professional for LinkedIn, and don't do anything that would make Joe look bad. Be positive, lighthearted, but witty. Joe's a single father of 5, rabbi turned entrepreneur, loves to rap, play chess, and rollerblade. He is a speaker, author of 5 books about business and personal development, and the CEO of several companies, including, I'm going to say evyAI, Ajax Union. Okay, it doesn't let me do, including Ajax Union. Okay? And now it has all these practical things: hook, rehook, main points, value discovery, call to action, hashtags, formatting elements in case you want Unicode. Do you guys know what Unicode is? You know, sometimes
No.
on LinkedIn, it's bold text. How do you get the text to be bold? You use Unicode because there's no bolding on LinkedIn. Maybe there's some men balding there, but there's no bolding. Can't make it bold. So anyway, that's the idea. Words to avoid, sample template of how you want it to look. So if I save this persona and then I go, let's say, to the AI writer in the side panel and I select my goal, like for example, share my story. So I have one for share stories. Then you choose the posting template. And then on the bottom here, I used a microphone. So check this out. I'm going to click on the microphone here. I'm going to say, tell the story of Joe, who watched his mother suffer in the Lower East Side and decided he wants to help people succeed by giving them the right strategy. The reason why she suffered in her business and eventually went out of business is because, well, she didn't have the right strategy, and the right strategy will save you a decade. Joe learned to be an entrepreneur from his mom, and now he's helping people succeed because he believes the right strategy will save you a decade. Now, I want to turn that into a post, so I hit generate. It typed up everything I said. I hit generate, and it'll write my whole story there because it knows some of my story, and I just fed it some more of my story, so it'll combine what I did. In the heart of the Lower East Side, I watched my mother pour her soul into her business, only to see it crumble due to a lack of strategy. It was a tough lesson, but one that ignited a fire within me to help others avoid the same fate. What if the right strategy could save you a decade of struggle? Look at that. Isn't that a great post? I love it. Look, it has bold text. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this post. You see, I copied it. I copied the post. I'm going to go to LinkedIn. I'm going to go to the LinkedIn homepage just like this. I'm going to click on start a post and I can just paste it in here. You see? You see how quickly I pasted it in there? Now, if I want to get a photo of myself, I can just go find a photo of myself on my computer or on the internet or whatever. I'm going to take a photo of myself. I'll see if I have a picture of me in Virginia somewhere here. I probably have a picture of me in Virginia because we were just on a cruise together. But I don't want to pull up all my cruise pictures because there might be something there that, I probably don't want to show. But let me just see. I have so many selfies here, you see? With so many people. I take about 1,000 selfies with 1,000 people every year. This one kind of looks like Virginia. No, she doesn't. That's not Virginia. I was like, hang on
That's
a
not
second.
me. She's
She's like,
she's
that's not me.
definitely cuter than me.
I wouldn't say that. But okay, I'm gonna look over here and see what I have here. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this one here. Okay, I'm gonna post it and press next. Okay, and I'm gonna press post, and I just posted a very, very good post that I'm very proud of. Now, if you guys want to see this post live, I can copy the link. I can click on the three dots, copy the link, and I can share this post in the comments with you guys. And you guys can click on it, like it, and leave a comment on it so you can all find each other online. That's a good way to find each other online. Isn't that cool? You guys will be able to find each other online. Now, I can have AI research all of you right now, and I can have AI find all of you because you all have your names here. And so I can take a screenshot of the participants list, throw it into AI, and I can have it research each one of you in seconds and then give me all your information because I don't have to do the research anymore because AI does amazing research. Crazy, right? That AI can do so much research so quickly. So I have a question for you guys. What do you think the most important thing to do when it comes to using LinkedIn is? What is if the number one thing that you need to master? If there's one skill that you need to master to get someone on the phone, is it posting? Is it leaving comments? Like what do you think the skill is to get someone on the phone? What's the number one skill? Consistency is really important. Comments are important as well. But if I leave a comment on someone's post, are they going to get on the phone with me? I'll tell you what the game is, and I'll tell you the method of the game. If you're engaging enough, I don't know that they'll still get on the phone with you, but I think engaging is important. And I think that if you engage with them and you call them out of the blue, they'll know who you are. So that's important. But the one thing that most people don't do correctly, and they make a lot of mistakes doing this, it's called messaging, is direct messaging. If you learn how to message someone the right way, they'll want to get on the phone with you. But how do you message somebody in a way that makes them actually want to get on the phone with you? You telling them everything you do for a living quickly? No, that's like walking into a networking event and shoving your business card into someone's mouth, like holding their face open and putting business cards in their mouth. No, that's not good. Don't do that. That's a bad visual. Instead, what you want to do is you want to use my greeting, feeding, and meeting method. Every single day, you want to post once. You post one time. No, I just posted. I shared my post with you guys. Post one time. Then you want to comment 5 times. Comment 5 times. Find 5 people in your network, comment on their posts. But DM, you want to DM 10 times. DM 10
This
times
one.
minimum. Why? Why DM 10 times minimum? Because you have the opportunity to go deeper with people behind the scenes. People are not necessarily going to comment on your posts. But if you send someone a meaningful message and they feel that it was only meant for them, then the likelihood of them replying is high if they see it. And I just preface that with if they see it, because a lot of people won't see it because they're ADD and then they're looking at all the different things and they clicked on it and went away and you think they're ignoring you, but they're not. They just haven't seen it. So you got to take many opportunities to reach out to people and use many excuses. So once you have technologies that can do the research for you and that can build the templates for you and can write the posts for you and can take your voice and type everything up for you, your job now is to use strategy and to connect with people on a deeper basis. That's what your job is, to actually connect with people, to get to know them, to see what they're actually up to and really care about them. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I want you to think about that for just a moment. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So, how can you show somebody that you care about them? So, watch this. I'm going to go to Virginia's profile. I'm going to go to one of my templates. I cancel. I'm going to go to one of my templates because I have lots of templates. And I'm going to look for my messaging templates because I have templates with messages. You see, that's a message template. And I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to look through my messaging templates and think of a template that I can send Virginia. And I'm going to go through it. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to go through it. I have birthday greeting, but I know I missed her birthday. So I need to send her a different type of greeting. Okay, I know I just missed her birthday. I'm going to send her belated birthday message. So let me see if I could find the belated birthday greeting. Happy birthday. I have another happy birthday here. Happy holidays. Happy belated birthday. You see that? So I'm going to press copy. I'm going to go into Virginia's profile and I'm going to say, happy belated birthday. I see I missed your birthday. Do anything special? I want to bless you to have the best year ever. Do you see that? Did that take me that long to do? I had to find the template. And how did I know that I missed her birthday? Because if you go to her contact info, you can see when somebody's birthday is. You see that? You can see when their birthday is. But evyAI has technology here that allows you to see everyone's birthdays, both on Facebook and on LinkedIn. So if you go to the Learning Hub and then you click on Quick Links, you'll see birthdays on Facebook, birthdays on LinkedIn. And when you click on birthdays on LinkedIn, you could see everyone that's celebrating a birthday on LinkedIn. Look at that. Isn't that amazing that you can see that? And then I have the ability to stay top of mind with these people by sending them a thoughtful happy birthday. So the one that I typically will send out will be one that's like this. Today's the 18th. So I'm going to copy this message over here. And then I'm going to send this birthday message to all these people. You see that? You might say, "Oh, this takes so long." I know it takes long for most people to do things. But if you do things correctly and you build relationships with people, you'll be able to connect with them in a more meaningful way, especially if you acknowledge them on their birthday or after their birthday. And I think it's more
Joe,
valuable.
excuse me, 3 minute reminder.
Thank you, Jen. I think it's more valuable to acknowledge people after their birthday because during their birthday, they're getting bombarded by other people. And so after their birthday, you acknowledge them with a happy belated birthday. Are you doing anything meaningful this year? Sorry, I missed your birthday, and connect with them in that way. Especially if their birthday happened on a weekend and you were with your kids and whatever. You get what I'm saying? My point is make sure to reach out to people, build a relationship with them, and find excuses to DM them, but don't spam them. Instead, use the greeting, feeding, and meeting method. And in our next session, we're going to learn how to be able to prepare templates for the greeting, feeding, and meeting so that you always have your templates ready. And we have all the templates available in the library. So if you guys want our bundle, we actually offering all of Virginia's friends a special deal called the bundle, where you get our software for half the price that it normally is. So it's usually $2,000 a year. So you'll get it for less than $1,000 a year. Plus, we'll throw in $10,000 worth of training. Plus, we'll throw in the recordings of the Influencer Summit. So if you want the bundle, and by the way, the Influencer Summit is where we put together the 9 top influencers of LinkedIn and we extract for 4.5 hours out of their brain all the things that are working on LinkedIn in 2025. And we also did it in 2024 and in 2023 and in 2022 and in 2020. And we've done it for the past 7 years. So if you guys are interested in the bundle, just write interested in the bundle in the chat. I know me and Dagmar spoke about the bundle a couple times because we were on the cruise together. So if you're interested in the bundle, write interested in the bundle. And if you want an even more special deal, for anyone that buys it right now, I'm going to throw in a 3-hour class on how to do deep research because I just did deep research on all of you. And I have a participants where I know everything that Richard Terry does, Carla Lewis, Alan Jones. I know what Chris Straub does, Denise, Donna, Kim. I already had AI go off and do research on everybody. And I have all your LinkedIn URLs, the ones that it was able to find. Like it found Dana, it found Kyle's, it found Zora's. I have them all open here. And I'm looking at them right now. And AI did the research for me. I didn't have to go and start typing and looking or whatever. So if you want to learn how to do deep research, I have a 3-hour class. We typically charge $250 for that class. I'll give it to you as a bonus if you buy this now. Only if you guys buy the bundle now. So go to evyai.com/bundle and get your bundle right now.
Put it in the chat, please.
I just did.
There it is.
Okay, so now you see it says Zora's right here. And Kyle is right here. And Donna's right here. And the AI was the one that did the research to find you guys from the participants list. I literally took a picture of the participants list and sent it to AI. If you want to learn how to do that, then join now and I'll send you that special bonus just for this group. And Donna said that's not me though. Okay. AI did a terrible job. The AI did a terrible job. You want to know how much research it did on all of you guys? Let's see. It did 3 minutes and 2 seconds of research, and it looked at 325 sources. It looked through 244 web pages. You see that? Look at all the work that it did. It went scoured the web. So I have 5 different agents that I'm going to be teaching over that 3 hours that I did on Monday. You guys will get the replay of that if you decide to buy the bundle today. No worries, Kim. If your CC is across the room, you can go ahead and get it, and I'll wait. Okay, Virginia, what was your
Hey,
takeaway?
Joe.
Go ahead.
I have 2. One is that this is super powerful, and I put in my email today. I've been working on a daily email, and one of the things that I find, there are 2 things that people have trouble with, Joe, and one is they run out of people to talk to. But with LinkedIn, you'll never run out of people to talk to. There's nothing but people to talk to there. It is literally a trade show of hundreds of thousands of people that you can talk to if you want to. And I loved your 1 post, 5 comments, 10 DMs a day. It doesn't take that long, and it solves that problem. The other thing is, I hate networking in big rooms of people. Contrary to popular belief, people think I'm like the networking queen, and I'm really far from it. I'd really rather have deep conversations with 1 or 2 people, and LinkedIn really allows us to do that. But the really big thing, Joe, I'm going to need your help with, is somewhere in my LinkedIn profile is a calendar link from like 5 years ago that I have not been able to find anywhere on my profile. And Richard was like, I tried clicking on your calendar link and it doesn't work. And I'm like, I know, but I can't find it in my profile.
What? So if
I
you
learned
can't
I have
find,
a broken link.
yeah, no worries. If you have a broken link in your profile, then I can help you look through it manually and help you find it. It's probably in your experience section somewhere on one of your older. Yeah, I see it in your experience section at the bottom of your Master Connectors experience. It's your Virginia/coffee link. Yeah, that's broken.
At the bottom of my experience.
Yeah, so if you open up your experience section and you go to the bottom
Oh,
of
there it
there.
is.
Richard, go ahead. You have your hand up.
Go, Richard.
Yeah, I was always told that Facebook is usually better for B2C as opposed to B2B. What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's important to do both, Facebook and, I think it's important to do both. Facebook is more personal. LinkedIn is more business, more than B2B and B2C. I have 5,000 big CEOs that I'm connected to on Facebook that are part of Entrepreneurs Organization. With evyAI, you can look on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find everybody everywhere real quick with a click of a button. But I think it's more about the relationship that you're building, where people spend their time. Some people, it's WhatsApp is more important. For some people, Instagram is more important. I'm going to switch to myself, and I'm going to end the recording here and switch to myself because my daughter needs me to take her to the dentist. But I'm going to stay here so I can keep chatting with you guys. But I want to let you know that it's all about the networking. It's not about anything but building relationships and getting to know people where they are. And when people want business, they go to LinkedIn. That's where people are.